All right, my name is Rachel Bell. I am the HOSA Vice President and I'm in dental assisting. And this is Dr. Michael Patton.
And I work at the Ashland Correctional Facility in Ashland, Ohio, and Acada. I'm affiliated with him, and I've been over here about 12 years as a counselor for students.
Okay, so what is the latest in the opioid drug problems?
Well, opiates have become a major problem in this nation because we prescribed them for a long time. And for example, in Ashland County, we have around 2,247,000 opiate pills legally dispensed per year. That's an average of around 60 pills for every man, woman, and child per day. No one needs that many pills out there, but that's what we're putting out legally. Now we've cut back a bit over the last 5 years, but still it's a lot. And then the drug cartels, particularly the Latin American cartels, they have chemists that change some of the chemical compounds and they make their own drugs, and they go to China for some of their prescriptions, and they send them up to us because we seem to be in demand. So fentanyl is a new drug it's been around a long time, but it's one that's now, it's a legal drug, but it's being used to lace heroin, all right? Acetaminophen is heroin, and it's made of morphine, okay? So morphine is like 3 times less than heroin, and fentanyl is like 100 times more potent than heroin. And the new one is carfentanil, which is a scary drug. It's an animal tranquilizer for elephants, rhinoceroses, and hippopotamuses, and that's about 10,000 times more potent than morphine. So that could cause serious problems, and I believe we have 80 deaths just in the past month on that, down in primarily Hamilton County, Montgomery County, down in Cincinnati area. It's a real crisis down there. Ohio and Indiana are the 2 states that primarily have this drug right now.
Okay, what effects do drugs have on your body?
Oh, they have them on that. I like to look at it at 6 levels. The mental changed your mind totally. The physical changed your brain chemistry totally, as well as all of your anatomy and physiology. Sometimes irreparable damage is done with those 2. The emotional, it numbs you so you don't feel anything. That's the whole idea of drugs, to numb you to reality. Then sexually, it can change how you feel about yourself as a male or female, and also put you in high-risk situations to act out in ways that can get you in trouble. And then spiritually, it takes away love in your life, friendships in your life, trust in your life. Those are spiritual things. And then socially, it impairs all the relationships around you. They start with high stress, and they get sick too, the people around you, even if they don't do drugs.
About how many teens die each year from drug overdoses?
I don't have that statistic in front of me, but we have around 2,300 for Ohio for drug deaths for last year. Okay, now it changes from year to year. It's been about that many for the last 5 years, give or take a couple hundred there. But 1 person every 4 hours dies in Ohio from drug overdose. That's a lot.
What about alcohol?
Alcohol is up there. It's 150,000 a year dying from that. Cigarettes is around 450,000 a year. Both those are legal drugs, and we don't say much about it. That's 600,000 people a year that are dying. Probably heroin's around between 40 and 50,000 a year. Cocaine about 30,000. Meth around 20,000 a year. And there's been a resurgence in meth labs to support people who have the heroin or the opiate addiction. Opiate pills are still the biggest problem. We have 5 levels of narcotics, and the level 1, Schedule 1, and Schedule 2 are the big ones that people want. And they're willing to do just about anything to get those drugs.
And then what about tobacco? How does it affect you?
Tobacco is, like I say, killing 450,000 people a year, and that affects the brain and the lungs and it causes all types of cancer, up to 15 types of cancer. So the best prevention is don't use.